I don't even think I can draw a heart that straight.
Yeah. I was like, both.
I'm just saying. I'm not a very good drawer.
Okay, well, you can just buy us a Valentine.
There you go. I love
You
chocolate.
don't have to make it.
Okay, I'll go get you guys some chocolate on my break. Actually, you know what? That's not true. I have Reese's Hearts in my backpack. So
I don't have to go out and buy them at all.
Me, wow.
You'll have a Reese's Heart by the end of this weather forecast.
Could have lied to us and said you bought it for us, but you know.
I mean, technically, I did buy it, but I bought
not for us.
myself to snack on.
We do not want your snacks.
Oh, Brittany, this
Keep
is getting off to a
your
rough
snacks.
start.
Oh. Listen, peanut butter is protein, okay? If you are going to be going out for some Valentine's Day dinners, temperatures tonight are going to be a lot warmer than where we were yesterday, and that's because of increasing cloud cover ahead of tomorrow morning's rain. Notice your hourly forecast. We're pretty much in the 50s every single hour with very light winds coming in out of the south at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Now, rain, again, this has been the name of the game over the last few days. We talked a ton about this increasing rain that we have over the next few hours. Temperatures are going to be in the 40s and 50s throughout the day tomorrow, but essentially we're only warming or cooling about 5 to 6 degrees from the entirety of the day. So we're in the 40s or we're in the low 50s. It's not going to be a big temperature swing like yesterday where we had a 30-degree temperature difference, or even today we had a 32-degree temperature increase. Tomorrow is extremely, extremely low. And again, we are going to be watching that rain moving in as early really as midnight for areas west of Charlotte, but main event for us is going to be closer to the latter half of the morning. So here we are around midnight. Again, you can see areas of light rain starting to push in, but the main event comes very early in the morning. Here's 9 o'clock. You can see more widespread rain with a few pockets here of moderate to heavy. If you were with us last night, we talked a little bit about 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. being your best chance for more moderate rainfall. Here's 12 o'clock. So again, lunchtime, certainly not ideal. Hopefully you're having lunch indoors, maybe with your Valentine or, friends and family members. 2, 3, 4 o'clock, again, that's when we start to see a break. But remember, with this large area of low pressure, it eventually has to swing around. So even once we start to see some breaks right around 5 or 6 o'clock, just remember that we have a few more showers on the back end before we're completely dry by Monday. So I would mentally prepare for it to essentially rain every single second of the day on Sunday. Even though it technically won't, it will almost feel that way. And even when we are not seeing those moderate to heavy pockets of rain, remember, we're wedged in with cool, cloudy conditions, which means light drizzle will be possible even when there's nothing showing up on radar. When all is said and done, we're looking at about an inch if we're lucky. A few spots could be closer to 1.25 inches, which is going to be a nice rain for us here in Charlotte, as we haven't seen a good rain like this really technically since 2025, even though I know it's only mid-February, but we are in desperate need of a good soaking rain. I know we've talked a lot about the drought situation, and yesterday I showed you the drought terminations, which was essentially how much rain it would take to get us back to normal, which was around 10 inches in a month. Here's why. I'm going to cover January and February because this is 2026 so far. But notice, this is 2025. March, April, June, July, September, October, November, December, all of those months we were below average. While we did have a really big dose of rain, especially in August as well as May, we did see more significantly dry months than significantly wet months. And then only for January and February so far, we've only seen about I'm trying to remember the exact number because I just double checked. We've only seen about 1.25 of rain as a total for January and February, which has currently put us at 3.41 inches below where we should be. So again, when you look at the last 12 months, again, 10 of these are from 2025 and then the last 2 recent, it's pretty clear to see why we're under those drought conditions. We've had a significantly amount more dry time than we have had wet time. So we need this Sunday rain. Maybe we would need about 10 of these days to really get out of the drought, but we'll take anything that we can get. If you're off for work or school on Monday, President's Day forecast looks fantastic. Lots of sunshine, pretty similar to where we were today with temperatures in the mid-60s, and then a big substantial warm up as a really strong dome of high pressure moves in. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're targeting temperatures in the low to mid-70s for 3 days in a row. And even once we do see some slightly cooler temps heading into next weekend, cooler is still going to mean about 10 degrees above average.